Hello and welcome to the Daily
Oh.
2B News. Yes.
God damn it.
Do you guys like my new hair? I look very pretty. Oh yes. Oh yes, so pretty. So pretty. I'm hoping if I wear this, it'll eventually send a signal to Namco and they'll like add the correct DLC character to the game.
How did you even separate the bow from the rest of the picture? Where did you even get that bow from?
I'd imagine for the portrait in game.
I made it myself. I'm very pretty.
Oh,
are we supposed to be talking about stuff?
yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
And not your boat.
Ah!
Ah!
I'm out
Oh,
of
hey,
here.
Pascal.
Ah. So they had the stream just like an hour ago where they showed some new stuff about the 2B, and they showed this Yoko Taro custom character thing.
Terrifying.
Can I place Pascal instead? I liked her.
Now there's a lot of Nier characters in the background in the new stage. Like you see random robots flying around, you see ghost girls and other stuff. It's weird.
Can I play as 9s?
You'll probably see like a billion 9S's online
Oh, yeah.
with the character creator.
Hmm. Oh.
New characters like Skin, they've moved the two slots over here. They're now over here.
Yep.
That looks a little better, I think.
It's kind of funny. I feel like they've had these two placeholder slots for like ages, but we know now that they were just placeholder. That's kind of funny. Also, to make room for these three slots, they moved the entire thing up.
Yeah. Sastelmo is kind of peeking out of the circle now. So is Siegfried and Nightmare.
Right, they also moved this banner slightly down. I feel like the framing seems a little bit off now, like the middle slot feels less like a middle slot.
Yeah.
Geralt is now more of a middle slot.
Yeah, it doesn't look as slick now. It doesn't look terrible, it's just not as slick.
On the bright side, like I feel like this would make it easy for them to expand later if they want to. Like they could easily add a slot here, and maybe they could go back to the original idea of having
This is
slots
so
at the
weird.
sides.
That's Inferno.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Inferno.
They didn't have him unlocked for this.
Yeah, I guess they just
Dev
didn't bother
build.
with the story here.
Did have Tira though.
Yeah, that just makes it even weirder.
You can customize 2B.
What?
I like the hat. I think it's a new hat. I don't recognize that in game.
Maybe I can't. Yeah, maybe could this be part of the like armor pack DLC? I don't know if
Maybe.
I don't think I recognize that shirt either. Oh wait, is this the?
I think it's just a casual shirt, but like
No.
stickers.
No, isn't this one of the pre-order bonuses? Like the swimsuit?
Oh yeah, might actually.
I think it is. Maybe potentially.
Press escape to exit full screen.
Yes.
She had to kill
favorite
4
DLC.
sharks to get that t-shirt.
Oh.
And this confirms that this outfit is usable for all characters.
Well,
Sure does.
female characters.
Oh yeah, female characters.
I don't think the males. Unfortunately, I don't think you can put Astaroth in this one.
We don't know yet if 2B's main outfit can be used for other characters.
So that's an interesting point.
Yeah, that might be locked.
Get it away.
Yeah, I don't.
Siegfried deserves better than this.
I don't have any
dear.
words.
Oh.
She can do the fishing pose, and of course they added the whole thing where she can destroy her outfit. Like it looks like to be one of her CEs. I think she has 2 critical edges, one normal one and one where she blows up, and she also loses her outfit when that happens. Like part of it.
And then if she KOs you with that, she even does a very long pose where she like looks at you very, hey there.
So during that CE, she blows up, she loses almost her entire health. I wonder, does she lose a set amount of health, or does it always like like she always goes down to like minimum or something? She does that.
If I've learned anything from self-destruction in a game, it always is down like to a pixel.
I feel like that would make the most sense. So it deals a set amount of damage to the opponent, but you always go down to like minimum. I would bet that's how it works.
unless
Oh.
they are very mean and don't. Also, I've
one
noticed
HP
another
to
thing
the-
with the UI here. Where's the space between 3 and hits? There used to be a space. Oh,
Ah,
unacceptable.
It's a feature.
flying robot thing.
That's
Yeah.
Tetris.
Yes.
T block.
Yes.
Right.
Season pass stuff. So Tira, 2B. This is the first armor pack. Another character, another armor pack, final character.
Yes.
No release date for 2B.
Kazuma Kiryu, Gordo Majima. No, Haruka.
What?
Yes.
But I was really thinking we'd see some kind of release date for 2B during this stream, but oh well.
Yeah, it took a turn for the weird in the later half.
Do we have any more comments about moves she did?
Why did she have a long range beam?
Oh yeah, she had like that long beam thing she can do with her pod. Like,
Why is
pew,
that full screen?
pew, 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 pew.
Probably because it's full screen in Nier Automata.
Oh, I don't like
And-
her. Take her out of the game. Nerf her. Oh, yeah.
And during this stance, she can tell the pod to also fire long range.
But why?
Why?
In all seriousness, I mean, I like what I saw of her. She looks fun. It's just, I do not look forward to finding JTech as her.
Mm.
When JTech is using her, because
It's
it's Kazuma Kiryu.
Yeah, they
No,
had
I-
these to fight each other. We were thinking during the stream that this was a hint that, hey, maybe they'll add the feature to actually have these thumbnails appear online, but I think they were just showing this during the stream just to like prepare for the fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and tweets. They tweeted about an upcoming patch for SoulCalibur 6.
Wait, this is tweet 1 of 3.
Yeah, so tweet 1, balance update will be released.
Give me a moment. I found a secret. HILDE. Hilda, confirm.
Oh, dear.
Tweet time.
So yeah, balance update.
Good. Some characters having more reach than intended. Okay, so I wasn't crazy for thinking that.
Moves that require a filled soul gauge being activated while the gauge isn't full.
I think that was Tira and Voldo that were able to do that.
That was discovered very recently, where apparently I think if Voldo has his back turned, he can do like soul gauge moves as much as he wants, which is a weird bug.
Jesus. This is why you just remove Voldo. He's broken. He's
Exactly.
fundamentally broken.
Do we know what's up with the with this thing?
I would imagine it's something like with Nightmare. I would imagine Siegfried and Sasselmel would be like the likeliest candidates for that.
It could be some kind of create a soul thing.
Oh yeah, that might be too. Actually, didn't even think of that.
This one, I don't know.
Yeah, we've been lucky not to run into that.
It's very
rank
nice.
matches.
It's very nice to see this being mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm just puzzled. Like, isn't this something they would have discovered during the network test?
You'd think so.
You'd think so, yeah.
Because like the matchmaking is broken in the final game the same way it was broken in the network test. I'm surprised it took this long for them to realize it, but I'm glad they'll finally fix it, because it's like I just never matchmake normally for rank because it takes too much time. Like I always do it via like training modes. I can like do something while waiting because it's really slow. I don't think it's supposed to be this slow.
Nope. It's at least I hope not, or else Jesus if it is. Hey, now we panic.
Okay, and that's it for patch news and 2B news.
Yay!
We don't have
Thank
any
you for
dates.
watching, everybody. Take care. Bye.
We don't have any dates on any of this stuff. But she looks very finished, so I would hope. Well, I would bet that maybe she will be released alongside this patch.
Would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess December.
December?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
December.
when he's released for Tekken, so...
December.
December.
That's a month away.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're already in November, Sectus. Time flies, man.
I'm gonna bet it is within 2 weeks.
I'm gonna bet it's next week. On Wednesday.
Well, we'll see who wins in 2 weeks.
Okay, so what do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet?
I'm not a gambling person.
Neither am I.
Neither.
Okay, so moving on. We were supposed to do this music podcast thing,
Oh,
All right.
music.
and it starts
Music.
right
What's music? What's music?
now. I pressed the wrong button.
You always sneak this one in somehow.
we can't do like a SoulCalibur podcast, music podcast thing without this. It is
could.
required. No, it's illegal. It's illegal. Shut up.
Ah!
I'm just gonna casually do things with this. And
Ah!
this. Okay. This, like everything about this intro, this music is absolute. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. They actually did a lot of music stuff with Soul Edge. I want to say it has 3 separate soundtracks. The arcade soundtrack, and then they redid that for the console version, and then they made this soundtrack, this Super Con session something.
Yep, that's correct. Bangu!
I have to be honest, I've heard almost only this version of the soundtrack and not the other 2 versions of the soundtrack. But I mean, this is just too good.
Sing along, Ryman.
No, I refuse. Oh god.
Okay, but there's more music. We should probably go through more music.
Yes, let's.
Watching this.
Like this. Is it playing?
Music?
There we go.
Okay. I was worried for a second there.
This is well prepared, this is well set up. This is Lee Long's theme from Soul Edge.
In the SuperCon session.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite stage theme from Soul Edge.
I think mine as well.
It's good.
It's not bad.
I also like Tiny Amulet, which I did not include in this podcast. Dance with us, Ryman. You don't want to be weird, Ryman.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine with being weird.
Come on,
Wow.
Ryman. Go on. I'll help
It's
you.
not
Come-
really
come on.
danceable music.
Come on, Ryman. Come on.
Wow.
Come on. Come on.
Look,
Come on.
you might see me dance later, because there is one song that has got to be in this podcast, because if it's not, I'm going to murder someone.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Just, can I
dark
be
all
over
of a sudden.
here? Can I be over here? Oh, Jesus.
Okay, moving on. Oh god, this is kind of loud. Sorry for the loudness. Let's go with like this.
Siegfried's theme, I would imagine.
This is a theme for the Ostrainsburg.
Oh yeah, that's
Castle?
Siegfried then. That's Siegfried.
Yeah, and
Well, okay then.
and the track is called "In the Name of Father," which makes
Yeah, that's Siegfried, alright.
makes sense.
Forgive me!
So, SoulCalibur 1 has some neat music in it, but
Yes.
I feel like I would want like a full like orchestral remaster of this music.
Yeah, so I am willing to bet the way they made the music is that it's basically like the mod format where it's using samples, and the samples doesn't sound to be very high quality also.
Yeah.
Like that was my hope with SoulCalibur 6. Like the very first track we heard from that game was Under a Pledge, was a remake of what is it called? Wings of Faith or something from SoulCalibur 1. But that ended up being like the only full remake of a song in SoulCalibur 6. So I was kind of hoping they would just go with all remakes of SoulCalibur 1 music in 6.
That would have been cool.
But yeah,
well.
this is I like this track. I give it thumbs up.
Yeah.
It is composed by Akitaka Toyama.
In the Name of Father.
I think he only ever made music for SoulCalibur 1.
Oh well.
Speaking of Calibur 1, how does this game still look so good?
He also composed this track.
Castlevania?
That poor
Yes.
soul, it wasn't blessed in time.
Why is this so Castlevania-ish?
I guess because of where it's set. I mean, look at his architecture.
Why can't Ivy have that alternate costume in 6 automatically?
Yeah, I like this costume. I like
It's
it.
so good on her.
Maybe if she whips these candles and picks up enough hearts.
Are you saying we should have like a Castlevania music podcast? Because oh boy, Castlevania has some really good music.
I know little to nothing about Castlevania, so that'll have to be without me.
Oh,
No, Zelda.
pace is picked up.
Oh, you want a quicker pace? You want a quicker pace?
Oh,
Ryman?
oh no.
Ryman?
You want a quicker pace, Ryman? Fast enough for you yet, Ryman? You want it to be faster?
No, slow down.
You want it to be faster, Ryman?
Slow down.
You want it to be faster, Ryman?
I can't take her anymore. And it's gone.
Okay, that I might
It's just noises at this rate.
I might have
It's not
taken it a
even
bit far. I'll slow it down.
I knew it.
Yes, I'm coming.
Wait, Sextus, I think it's a little too fast.
Really?
I think you should slow it down some more.
Okay, maybe we'll move on.
Everlasting Quest.
Oh, but this has been the... what was it called? Weapon Master mode?
I think it was called Edge Master mode in
Edge
SoulCalibur 1.
Master, okay.
No, but he's right here.
Yeah. Composed by Junichi Nakasuri. So this guy has been basically the main composer from SoulCalibur 1 and forward.
I can't
Cool.
wait till Edgemaster is added as DLC for SoulCalibur 6.
I feel like his music, he's really good at making this kind of music, like menu
Yeah.
music, mode music.
This seems to hold up better than some of the other tracks in SoulCalibur 1. In terms of, like, audio quality.
You need
Alright,
faster
fine, I'll
stuff.
dance to this.
Faster.
Oh dear. You're making me tired just looking at you, Jim.
Oh,
This is the music for the museum mode in
why is she
SoulCalibur.
upside down?
We don't know.
Oh!
Wait, hang on. Going to where the wind blows? Are they gonna go make Talon?
No, they also they did remake this track in later games. It was called Healing Winds in SoulCalibur 2 and 3. Maybe I don't know. I don't think it was in 4. It wasn't 4. I think this is the best version of the music in SoulCalibur.
Right, you guys should point in which direction you think the wind is blowing.
Well,
Let me just check.
well,
Come on, Bougie.
well.
Oh god, there's resistance. Oh my god.
Oh, the wind is becoming stronger.
Oh no.
Too much wind.
There.
Oh, that's too low music.
Ah, yes, now we're talking.
Welcome back to the stage of history. Wait, they didn't say that in this game. Sucks.
No.
I'll have to fight Icewear
Huh.
over this, but this is my favorite character-select music in the franchise.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
I'd have to say the same.
It's good. It's very good.
Also,
it's,
huh.
It's not my
So
favorite.
I don't own the HD version of SoulCalibur 2, so this is actually my first time seeing the widened character selection screen.
Yeah,
That's weird.
so it's five columns rather than 4.
It's actually not my favorite.
Hmm.
I
It's
know
good.
that's
It's really good.
It is very good. It's not my favorite. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion. I don't know if it's in here, but mine is from SoulCalibur 3. I love that one.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm curious about something like this.
What?
How do you feel about the fact that when you're in practice mode, the CPU character always seems to default to Raphael?
Well, you can change it, right?
Yeah, but whenever it switches over to this the computer cursor, it always defaults to Raphael. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah,
Raphael's the punching bag.
And One Piece is defaulted to Talim, right?
I think so.
Think so?
I think they've done that with every game where the default cursor is on the new characters for that game.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually know that.
Mm-hmm.
Her chest texture looks a little funky there.
Yeah, SoulCalibur 2 textures, maybe they don't hold up for today.
I still want to give it another shot in Dolphin.
It works well in Dolphin.
Yeah, it does. Ah, yes. Very familiar with this one.
Hey, look, it's Ryman's favorites.
Yeah, facing off.
This is probably...
Only one of us can have Ryman's sister. You got it, sister.
No, I don't. Oh, this is taking a bad turn.
I think this could easily be my favorite track in the series.
Oh, really?
Almost every time I boot up SoulCalibur 2, I just choose this stage every time.
Ryu Hamamoto, I feel like I know that name.
He has done a lot of music for Namco. He's done music for several SoulCalibur games. He's made music for several Tekken games, for one or two Ace Combat games. He does a lot of good music. I like his music.
I think this might have been the very first stage I ever played when I played SoulCalibur 2. So, for me, hearing this music is just synonymous with hearing Link's screams in the background, like, yeah! Saya!
Hi! It's good.
And of
Very
course,
good.
it's Talim's stage.
Also,
do I smell some bias ramen?
This version actually sounds a little bit different, specifically in the European and American releases of the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like one of the instruments is changed. They did a lot of just changes to the game overall between the Japanese and the other releases of the game. For instance, I think Lizardman, Berserker, and Assassin, they were not in the Japanese release.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a loss.
Good music.
Yes, very good music. I approve. Yes! Here we go!
Oh no!
Okay, so now I believe Ryman doesn't have to kill anyone anymore.
That is correct. Everyone will be spared.
It's the wrong stage picture, though.
I don't think I know where this music is used in the game.
The Colosseum.
Oh, well, this is close enough. This is like Spawn's theme, right?
No, I feel like he would be like do 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 do.
This
and Heihachi would be like do 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 do.
This track has a version in SoulCalibur 3 as well, right?
Yep.
I think it's mostly the same, very similar.
I think this goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is my favorite piece of SoulCalibur music ever. Period. Full stop.
Oh wow.
I actually think it's my favorite. It's really good. I actually don't even know what my favorite is, so I really thought about that.
Music. When I think SoulCalibur, I think electric guitars.
Same.
When does this play?
Certain dramatic battles.
Yeah, I think it happens in arcade mode. I think every character has like this like destined battle thing against a specific other character, and then you hear this music.
Also,
and Raphael got stuck with Heihachi, Link, and Spawn. That's kind of funny.
I really wish consoles didn't get the shaft when it came to anisotropic filtering on textures.
Yeah.
It's so blurry in the distance at angles.
Yeah, it's silly. Whoops.
Ivy costume is very good, yes.
Yeah. Again, when she actually remembers to put some clothes on, she doesn't look half bad.
This track is also in SoulCalibur 3, and I think it's identical in SoulCalibur 3.
That is correct. That is, in fact,
Oh.
very correct, dude.
Oh yeah, this song has like a sort of a slower version of a piece from the SoulCalibur 2 intro. That's nice.
Have you guys ever seen on YouTube or anywhere else like these versions of music which is like super slowed down, which is like Jurassic Park theme slowed down by like 1000%?
I've seen
No, but it wouldn't
Smash
surprise
Mouth
me.
All-Star slowed down, and that was something else.
Yeah, and then like it actually kind of still works. Like it suddenly becomes kind of like mood and atmospheric and stuff, kinda.
You can't really say that about the All-Star song. It doesn't work when it's slow.
Maybe I should test it here.
No.
So 1000%, that would be like 10%.
Sounds like we're about to do the wub wub.
It sounds muddy.
Yeah,
Maybe this doesn't
this
quite
doesn't really work.
Maybe it doesn't work with SoulCalibur. Yeah, this yeah. Let's try maybe faster.
Now it's Sonic the Hedgehog theme.
Just need some singing.
Oh
Gotta
yeah!
go fast, yeah, 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 oh
This
yeah,
is happening.
happening. God damn it, Raymond.
Hellfire, this is the boss music in 2.
Necrod must win.
It takes a while for this to properly start.
Charade Logan at him like, what? I've waited for this day for too long.
Epic battle between Necrid and Inferno. Or Charade.
Charade. Necrod must win.
Oh, Necrid. This track kinda has a version in SoulCalibur 6 as well. Like a part of its like theme is used in SoulCalibur 6 when you fight Inferno.
Inferno was such a pain in the arse.
He's a pain in the ass in 6-2, I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, just try beating SoulCalibur 6 arcade mode on Legendary, then you'll have
Don't!
a fun time with Inferno.
Please don't!
Never.
Although you can cheat it by using Inferno.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
they
silly.
start guard impacting you, and then it's not fun anymore.
Okay, so it's hard even as Inferno?
Yep.
That sounds like fun.
Perfect guard impacts, and it's just like, hey, let's just punish you perfectly.
Yeah.
Just, but why? But why?
I think this is my favorite boss music in the franchise.
It's pretty good music.
It's like, just calm down.
Easy.
But the music...
Calm down. You're gonna lose the bow.
Music?
Yeah, it might flutter away in the wind.
You might go, woo.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Oh, God. I'm not gonna say anything, but oh, God.
I always liked this stage too.
This was one of Ice Wave's picks.
Yes, I love this one.
I wanna say I saw his name in the music credits for SoulCalibur 6. I think.
Very possible.
Also, in the words of Keelik,
Is
is there no other way?
God damn it, Ryan!
Look, you have to leave room for the dramatic pause. Yes, there's a rake in the background for some reason. I don't know why.
This
You
should
can't
be
fight
Kilik's
with
weapon.
strength alone. Please understand.
Actually, wait.
Wait,
What was Keelik's joke weapon in SoulCalibur 2 again? Was it a rake?
Bamboo stick.
Oh. Was it Songmina that had the rake?
It was Songmina, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He had a bamboo stick. And then when
Yeah, I remember the noises it made. It was quite funny.
So, there's one question I have about this music.
Okay.
We know how it sounds like this. I mean, this is just... It's just boring. We've heard like this a billion times, but I've always been wondering, what does it sound like backwards?
Oh,
where is it?
Yep.
Is it you get it?
Yep.
On. Say.
it doesn't sound like you're speaking backwards. It just sounds like you're speaking a foreign language. I don't understand.
How do you speak backwards, though? That's the question.
Exactly. You can't.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, maybe we should move on.
Yeah.
Maybe. So much time spent in this mode.
Content.
I did beat like the main path, but there was like a few side missions that I could not beat, no matter how many times I tried.
I know that feeling.
I think I did manage to fully beat it. I think
there was like one mission like either on this node or this node where you fought against Ivy, and I just could not do it for some reason.
Doom.
And again, like Unichi, he does good this kind of music. I like it.
Yeah.
Almighty ones, they unleash.
Although, like, I'm seeing this font on the map, and I'm just expecting to see Galia written somewhere. Oh, how times have changed.
Good music, yes.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Very good music.
I would marry it.
Hmm?
I would marry this track, yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's the normal thing to say, right?
Yes.
Probably not, but
I announce you, man, and music.
oh,
And then instead of like the general.
yes,
Oh,
that's my favorite.
here we go. Alright, so this is where we get into unfamiliar territory for me.
So this
Oh, I
was
love
also
this
one
track.
of Ice Wave's picks.
I love his track so much.
It's pretty good.
I love this Keelik right here. He looks so good in this game. I like this Shanghua. I like this Tagi. I like this Cassandra. I like this Siegfried. This is my favorite Siegfried, actually. I kind of forgot how good that alternate costume is.
This is my favorite owl.
Oh goddamn! This
This is
roster
my favorite
huge.
Raphael.
No.
Sorry.
At least he's still dancing in this game, if I
Yeah,
recall.
he still does the dance. That is pretty correct.
And if you click on this button right here, then you get all the characters, all the bonus characters.
Huang, Li Long, Amy, and a bunch of characters that were in that Chronicles of the Sword thing.
Luna. Luna?
Lunette,
Oh yeah.
Yvette, Revenant, Strife,
Arthur.
Jim.
Jim?
I think there's a guy called Jim.
They're just being crazy.
Billy.
Yeah,
Si,
pluck those
senor.
strings.
Si, senor.
I think this intro is only in the soundtrack version of the music. The CD version.
My eyes. They are fearless.
My
music.
life is not for your taking. I'm ready to fight you.
I think like it's hard to like choose which game has the best music, but I feel like it's a choice between 2 and 3.
Yeah, they were on point back then.
2 is... Well, I mean, I don't have much experience with these, so obviously I picked 2 by default.
You should play it one day. It's really good.
These isn't done.
I feel like I think 3 has the most like variety in the music. I think that's a very nice thing.
Play it for me, please. You must play.
I'd have to track a copy down.
No, just emulate it.
No, I mean, I'd have to track a copy down to emulate it.
All right. Wanna borrow mine? I'll mail it.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Arthur.
Oh yeah, and Revenant. But yeah, there's a lot of good music, and a lot of variety. And this guy, he, I think he's mostly known for composing music for the Ace Combat series. I think he was the lead composer for several Ace Combat games.
Oh wow.
Nice.
He's also done music for other games like Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5.
Also, let's just
Wait,
bask.
Tekken 7?
Yeah.
And then Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
How does he make like because Street Fighter 5 in my opinion has fantastic music, but Tekken 7 leaves a lot to be desired for me.
Well, Tekken 7 has some good tracks, right?
Very few.
Also, maybe I
A
should.
lot of it just kind of ends up going into whoa, 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 whoa.
I should double check. I think he made music for Tekken 7.
Also, can we just take a moment to bask in the glory of PS2 era blurring effects?
Yep, I love it.
The heat haze.
It does not look that great in the emulator.
No.
Okay, I might be wrong. I don't think he made music for Tekken 7.
Okay,
He made music for Tekken 4.
Okay, that was Tekken 4 good music. I liked a lot in 4.
I think 7 has some good tracks as well, but just
It
not that
does,
many.
but most of it ends up going into the whoop whoop territory where it's just too whoopy whoopy for me.
Yeah.
It just ends up sounding like a bunch of noise for me. I think my... Oh yes! Yes!
Another Ice Wave pick?
If you're after the sword, don't expect to get past your life. Sorry to keep you. You're up next.
Did I interrupt you with the music?
No.
This is making me want to do like a Yakuza music podcast.
Well, you have the power.
The technology.
Maybe I should mention that
I'll join.
I updated the public version of the podcast tool. It now has all the same features as the version we use.
Oh, this track is so good. I still remember fighting Siegfried, and when he just stands there and challenges me to fight, and then he rings me out 3 times in a row, and I get very sad. Hello, Claire Redfield. How you doing?
The stage looks nice too.
It's I think this is one of my favorite stages in the entire series. I love how it looks.
SoulCalibur 3 had a lot of stages.
Oh yeah, it's
It had a lot of everything.
It's interesting how much stuff they managed to cram into this game, and they decided to focus on just one platform.
Yeah, and it never got an HD port.
Nope.
That one still hurts a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping that 2 and 3 would be like both ported, and only 2 got it, so... Suck this.
Such good music.
That, yeah,
Hey, that
you.
part actually sounds kind of the same. Well, now it became a little bit weird. You were saying?
Stop, please. Oh, I spent so long in this mode.
So, I don't think this music is actually for this mode. I don't know. This might be for the story mode, actually, this music?
It's for the story.
Yeah.
I think it's for both, actually.
Really? Well, I like the music either way.
Yeah. This mode was something else when I discovered it. It was like, I was not ready for what it was.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's kind of like an RPG, RTS-ish thing.
Yep. Again, this game went nuts.
It has a lot of content.
Like, for a fighting game, it's incredible.
It's just too bad that I want to say this is the mode where you could trigger the corrupt save game thing.
Yeah, that's correct.
I want to say, like, you needed to have like a save game in this mode for the corruption thing to be possible.
I somehow escaped that fate.
I also managed to escape it, but I can remember reading forums at the time. Like, a lot of people had the save game corruption.
This is why we need an HD port, so we can finally have a version where it's safe.
I'd welcome an HD version just for a more easily accessible version that didn't require emulation.
Welcome to my store!
Are we looking for anything in particular, guys? Anything you want? You want some weapons, some armor?
I would like a Jill Valentine for Smash Brothers.
I don't think they have that in stock.
Aww.
And even if
Wait,
they
so
did, they
she's
probably
only
need a
converted?
lot more gold than that.
I'll go farm.
This music is so good.
They even make music. They just make shopping sound good. Like, how did they do it?
And there's, like, I think this is the final SoulCalibur 3 track I have in this podcast, but I could easily have added a lot more. I could easily have added a lot more from every game.
Yeah. I also like that if you went into it buy items and you couldn't afford a certain item, you kept mashing the X button on it. and eventually they would actually kick you. Like they would do a kick animation and be like mad at you, like, you're not gonna buy anything, are you?
Oh really? I don't remember that. That's fun.
Like you had to mash a lot, but yeah, it was a fun little touch.
And these shopkeepers were also bonus characters you could play as.
Yep.
Top
tier characters.
Come buy stuff at our shop or I'm gonna beat you up.
Sagoi.
That is pretty amazing, yeah. Okay.
This is probably my favorite track from 4.
It's like these two are Sectus's favorite characters or something.
These two are DLC characters for SoulCalibur 6, right?
I don't see a Hilda here. I don't see a Hilda here.
This music seems surprisingly laid back for stage music.
I think a dragon.
Yeah, it sounds better now. It just maybe it was the start of the song.
Whenever I do stuff with SoulCalibur before, I almost always choose this stage. And that is
it
for
has
the music.
So much stuff that you can break.
And the lighting actually works really well for like showcasing characters on this stage.
SoulCalibur 4 is a really pretty game.
Yeah. This composer, I think this is the only SoulCalibur game he made music for, but he's also made music for Tactics Ogre. I think also Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm not sure what he's done recently.
Where's the Google?
It takes too much effort.
Yeah, you two seem preoccupied right now.
Need to dance,
Oh,
need to dance!
You can do it for us, Rami. You're not dancing.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Masaharu Iwata. Well, here's his Wikipedia page. Oh wow, he's got a pretty storied history.
Oh my.
Of video game compositions going all the way back to 1987.
Oh wow.
Pac-Man?
I don't see it listed here. But yeah, there's Final Fantasy Tactics.
Has he done anything recently? Like the past 10 years, besides SoulCalibur 4?
Yes, but I haven't heard of any of this stuff like Caravan Stories, Memories of the Blue.
Yeah, that's unfamiliar.
Yeah, that's only like very recent stuff. Oh, and he also worked on Odin Sphere and Final Fantasy 12.
Bob?
We got remakes.
Yeah, you don't know the famous SoulCalibur character Bob?
No, I don't.
Oh well, I mean Bob is the most storied character in the entire series.
Bob the Builder.
No, it's Bob the Lumberjack, don't you see? Like his lumbering axe thing.
It looks like a hammer.
Yeah, lumbering hammer is what they use for cutting down trees. Yeah.
I think you need something sharp for that.
Yes. No. This works. This was originally composed for SoulCalibur 3 by Keiki Kobayashi, but then Akinori Inaba made this version for SoulCalibur 4, and I think this version is better.
Okay.
It has interesting use of instruments in this version.
Setsuka stage,
Yeah, no kidding.
Isn't it? It's Setsuka stage, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
I like the snow.
Very snowy.
Yes. Makes me happy inside. Hello, I'm Bob. How you doing?
Maybe that's the theme of the next podcast then. We should fill people in on the story of Bob. His rich history.
Oh, I could have.
I'm ready for that. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
No. A tale of souls and Bob.
Bob was a lumberjack from Canada.
Yeah.
He was fluent in French and Canadian.
He was very good at making pancakes. I mean, he looks like he can make things very flat.
He was all about that stuff, yeah.
Pancakes and trees.
Yes.
Okay.
And maple syrup. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Why did you have to say that? Now you're making me hungry.
I'm sorry, Ryman. Please don't kill me.
So this... Okay, you are. Okay, never mind.
I'm pressing buttons.
I love this stage.
Oh, that's weird. There's no copyright infringing Star Wars music playing. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I was actually I was close to adding Star Wars music, but I feel like that would have problems.
Yeah, Disney's mean.
Vader.
I think this was one of Ice Wave's picks.
That is correct. I love it.
I'm not
Also
familiar with this composer.
Neither am I.
Let's look him up then.
I just love this track and I love the stage. I love how it looks.
Hiroyuki Fujita.
This is very icy.
As weird as it is with like Star Wars characters, I still think Vader was just fun in this game.
Like the Northern Lights. This is a pretty stage.
It is a very pretty stage. And Vader is a good-looking Vader. Like, it's a good model.
Yeah, I mean, it is silly, the other Star Wars characters, but they did a good job with them. Even though they're silly and they're really
out of place. They're out of place, but they make them work. Like, they're fun. Except
okay, it's hard to find out information about this composer because I get results about a Japanese professional golfer instead of a composer.
He's a golfer? Well...
I think there might be two Hiroyuki Fujitas. It's weird. All I could find was an IMDb entry which says he apparently only worked on SoulCalibur 4 and a television short called French Bomber Detective.
That's sad if that's all he got to do.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty good.
This is the only way Sectus can look at SoulCalibur 5.
So here we have the main character of SoulCalibur 5, a
Bob.
big Zoro.
Oh, I thought it was Bob again.
And this is the theme of Swy, which you can see here.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that. I love this theme.
It's got a good pace to it.
SoulCalibur 5 doesn't have bad music, it just... I feel like it doesn't sound the same as other SoulCalibur games.
But it does have one piece of very good music in the game. It's just that music
This
is
one.
from another game.
No, this one here.
I think it has several good tracks. It just doesn't feel like SoulCalibur music to me.
For me, I like Swy's theme, I like Siegfried's theme, and I like Keelik's theme. And Ezio's, of course. No, wait, I like the one... I hate the character, but I like her theme, Elysium.
I feel the name Sleepless is apt because Sectus probably is quite sleepless waiting for the Cassandra announcement.
When you look at the credits for SoulCalibur 5, it's kind of... I feel like it's apparent why music in this sounds so different, because they... Like, this is basically an all-new composer cast. They outsourced almost everything to a company, I forget the name of. Junichi Nagosuri composed 3 tracks in total for the game, otherwise it's all done by new composers. For instance...
That's weird when they have indoor composers.
I want to say Einon Zur did a large part of the soundtrack for this game.
Oh. Well, okay then.
It doesn't sound bad, like, I think it has a bunch of good tracks. But I would choose, well, almost any other sort of soundtrack over this one, personally.
One thing's for sure, the game is pretty. It's a pretty game.
Look at those boots.
I know, right?
Those boots are very, very well represented.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh wow. I didn't realize they made 65 SoulCalibur games.
Oh, whoops. That's supposed to say 65. Also, I'm not certain who composed this, but I'm willing to bet it was Junichi Nagosuri.
Oh, this theme hit me in the feels the first time.
Oh, does it reference old SoulCalibur games?
Oh, you'll hear it, Ryman.
Yeah, it is partially a remake of Healing Winds, aka going
You
to
spoiled
the Wind Blows. Oh, sorry. It's a remake of Hunt or Be Hunted from Witcher 3.
But yeah, it's... Oh, I love this theme. I love it so much. Like, the first time I heard it, I was... Oh, Jesus.
It's not bad, but like this one part of this music I really like, and then the rest I kind of think sounds a little bit generic.
You're weird.
Okay.
Like this bit right here, very soon, I like. So that bit I like this is the bit, the theme from Going to the Wind Blows.
I love this part.
You almost sounded like a cat there for a second.
Time to change to the cat picture.
It's me trying to hide away my giddiness. Oh, I love this theme.
It's a pleasant theme, I'll give you that.
Such a beautiful rendition of it.
I only added this from SoulCalibur 6. If we were to add more, I think I would have added Under Pledge. I think that's a good remake of a song from SoulCalibur 1. But,
well, you haven't added a track from SoulCalibur 6. It's SoulCalibur 65.
Oh, yeah, sorry. This is actually this is prepared for like 10 years from now.
It's an alpha build.
You really think they'll hit 65 in 10 years?
Okay,
yeah.
maybe not.
Oh yeah, they will. SoulCalibur 7 is out next week.
But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't hugely impressed by SoulCalibur 6 music. I mean, it's not bad. I feel the same way as with SoulCalibur 5. It's good music. There's a bunch of tracks which are good. I don't think it's nearly as good as SoulCalibur 1, 2, 3, and 4, music-wise.
Yeah, I would kind of agree with that actually.
I'm also kind of surprised because they did actually have a lot of returning composers for this game. Like a lot of returning composers did all of the stage music, but it's actually kind of weird. Like I actually prefer the music here outside the stages, like in menus and story modes. I think that music overall sounds nicer than the stage music in this game. But I don't think a lot of that was even done by Namco.
Would you say a myriad of souls composed for this game?
Yes.
Get out.
It's been too long since I made a pun.
I know it has, but well, you know what they say, Ryman? Fortune favors the brave. Good job.
Thanks.
But yeah, that was the.
You were standing against the storm, you undying legend.
This was the final track I prepared for the podcast.
It was a deadland call.
I think we've worn it out.
So it is now time to fight!
Oh, I didn't bring a weapon.
We have to decide which game has the best soundtrack.
2.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Alright, man.
You'll never find me.
So is Ryman saying that this wins?
This game wins. But confrontation will always be number 1 in my heart.
If someone were to like force me to pick, I would probably choose SoulCalibur 3 as my overall favorite soundtrack.
I love you, Sectus. I love you. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm so glad I'm not alone.
Like SoulCalibur 3, it just has so much variety to the music, and I feel like there's very little music in 3 which sounds generic or bad. Like almost every track is really good.
It's extremely well composed, but so is 2. Like it's a tough call.
I think 3 wins only because it has more. Like it wins because of quantity. Like 2 has amazing music, 3 also has amazing music, it just has more of it.
Yep. It's a shame 3 just haven't seen a re-release of any kind. Like they just let it stay on the PS2.
Yeah, the entire thing with 3 was where like why wasn't it released to other platforms at the time? Like it was PS2 only.
And why didn't they just do a HD re-release at some point, like SoulCalibur Trilogy Pack?
They could have done just poof. They could have done an HD port like just a year later, something for PS3 and Xbox. I think that would have made sense.
I would have been there day 1.
They did it with Tekken, didn't they? Yeah, they released like a version of Tekken 5 on PS3.
Yep. Dark Resurrection Online.
Yeah.
With very bad netcode. Very, very bad netcode. So bad I'll make Tekken 6 chess look like Evo. Okay, that might be an over-exaggeration, actually.
Oops. Wrong button.
That sounds like a rodeo.
This music is good.
I like it quite a bit. Yes.
It's good.
Yes. But yeah, I could have added so many more tracks to this podcast if I wanted to, because there's a lot of good music, in the franchise.
So, it's like this.
What?
We have.
Thank you.
I knew Raimo was going to say something, that's why I stopped. I was like, going to let him speak. So I think for Raimo, we should do that Yakuza music podcast. Yes.
Oh.
And I have a request too. A Tekken podcast with music.
The thing with the Yakuza music, I think I'd want to do it once you guys were caught up with the series, which is going to take a while.
Let's do it 10 years from now.
Yeah. I mean, I finally beat Zero. Yeah.
Yes, congratulations.
Only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. Hey. We can just do the karaoke songs.
Oh god.
Hmm?
If we're doing a Yakuza one, I feel like someone but me should be the one preparing it, because I am not familiar with Yakuza music.
I will totally do it.
And also with Tekken, if I were to choose music from Tekken, I wouldn't choose that much. Like this.
That might be something I should prepare if it ever is.
Yeah, maybe. Like there's some tracks I like from. Well, actually, I feel like there's 1 or 2 tracks I really like from each game, but beyond that, I'm not sure what I would choose.
I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time because, like, I'll probably end up picking like 1 billion from 3 and 5.
5 has some good music. There's also a couple of tracks I like from 4.
Oh yeah, 4, like the mall, that was good. The beach theme. I like the characters select and the story prologue. Listen to me rambling on about that.
And I feel like 7 is weird. I feel like 7 has both some of the best and worst music in the Tekken franchise.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like Infinite, like that water stage. That's like Infinite, Asher, I think it's called. I love the track in that one.
Basically, whatever he did for Tekken 7, some of the best music in the entire franchise. Everything
else. He
else,
composed Infinite Asher. He's my hero because it's my favorite track in the game.
I don't think he did. He did compose all of the boss music in the game with Kazumi.
That stuff's pretty good. I remember liking her tracks. So
he also did a few others. I forget what they are.
I can only say one thing about Tekken music, and that is Crimson Sunset. Yes.
I think it would be very easy to have like a Castlevania music podcast, but when I say very easy, I would just choose all of it. Like all of Castlevania music is just super good.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night voice acting podcast.
So when you say all of it, do you mean all the Igavania games, or do you mean literally the entire series?
I mean, I'm sure if I start to dig through the games, there's probably a couple with bad music, but I mean all of it. Like, the series is just, it's filled. Especially like Round of Blood, Symphony of the Night. I also really like all the arrangements they made for Harmony of Despair, and all the DS ones. It just has a ton of good music!
I do want to try the GBA and DS Igavania games.
Have you heard any of the Smash Brothers remixes, Sectus?
I don't think so.
I should start
like
some
pieces of it.
Okay, didn't they say like they're gonna do like 30 Castlevania tracks for Smash?
Yep, 30 plus.
I honestly wonder how big that tiny cartridge is gonna be.
I think they said it's about 12 gigabytes or something.
Wow.
I'm a little bit scared to look at the credits for new Smash Brothers, because I would be sad.
Doggo. Doggo.
The dog would be sad as well. Me and the dog would be very sad to see the SoulCalibur 6 audio team having done more work on Smash Brothers than SoulCalibur 6. I think that's actually very possible.
Yeah, it could be. Well, I shall follow the instructions of the song.
So I guess, well, I guess I shouldn't promise us doing any other music podcasts. Like maybe, potentially, maybe, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I say I want to do a lot of things and I never end up doing them.
I know that feeling. That's a mood. I am productively lazy.
I can relate to being lazy.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it for this podcast thing, right? Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
we hope you enjoyed all the wonderful music.
I hope the SoulCalibur 6 patch thing will be soonish because, yeah, I want to see that soon.
Same.
It'd be nice.
I need to play more. I gotta go.
I want to know who the DLC characters are.
Yeah.
Hilda.
I want to know.
Hilda.
At least we know where they will be. That's some news.
Yeah.
Hilda.
And hell, they've given themselves space to add 2 more. At least.
This is an awfully fitting theme for the end of the podcast, by the way.
Yeah, want to be a very, very dramatic, sad and...
This is the final podcast we'll ever make, guys.
The final video on my channel.
Wait, guys.
What?
I think I figured out what one of the DLC characters is. The other one might be Cassandra, but I think the other one is going to be me.
And I need to make the music more happy for this reveal. Ryan is DLC.
I'm also very proud to announce that me as well.
Okay, Foster.
Jill Valentine.
Although I must warn people, I'm going to be like the Dan of this game. I'll be bad.
I'll be I'm basically the Ryu of the game. I am easy to pick up and play, but I suck. Depressing.
Before I mess up this music too much, we should probably just stop here. So bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Again. This trend is disturbing.